girl holiday season, and I'm back with another story time. How y'all doing? Holla, 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 holla at me what? Holla at me what? Holla at me what? Holla at me what? Okay, how y'all doing? That's good. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, okay? Make sure that you know that. So this is the time where I was stood up at prom. We got to get to it. We got to get straight into it. So basically, this was like a time where, you know, y'all know like how excited prom is or whatever. And you know like how prom posters was very, very like a thing. It was like a thing. And so I didn't really have nobody to go to prom with, but I knew I wanted to go because I had me a job. And I was like, I'm going to set that like little boosie, okay? I knew like I was gonna go to prom and I was gonna feel good about prom. I was gonna look cute or whatever, but I was like, who I'm gonna go with? And I wasn't dating anyone, right? So it was just like I didn't know what to expect. And y'all know this is not about sausage. This one ain't about sausage. Not them. This some new people or whatever. So we're gonna get the people in. We're gonna get there, right? So basically, and there's no feelings about anybody in this story. It's just, if it seems like I'm getting emotional because it's for YouTube, like I can't be a this happened and that happened. I gotta get into character when I'm telling these stories, because if I want Tyler Perry to ask me to be in a movie, then I gotta do this. Like if somebody want me to be in a Tubi movie, I can't be up here like, did that happen? I gotta be excited. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. So basically, I was just like, who I'm going to prom with. Like I had done got saving my money together. Like I was saving all my money, and then also, hold on, y'all. Yeah, so like I had done got all my money together. Like my cousin had done put me on the schedule. I'm like, okay, I'm on the schedule this day, this day, this day, by this time. Y'all know how y'all used to calculate the checks before you get it. That's how I was doing. I'm calculating. I'm like, okay, so this should be good. This should be good. Okay, blah, 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 right? So I was like, now only thing is who I'm gonna ask to go with me, and I kind of want to do like a prom proposal. So it was this person that like we were close. I felt like we were close or whatever, but it was like truly just friends or whatever. Like it wasn't nothing more, just friends. So before I asked him, I had asked like his cousin or whatever. I was like, hey, you know, well, actually I had asked his brother, but I'll just be trying to switch some stuff around so that people don't think they know shit. I mean, stuff. So basically, it was just like, I was like, how do you think, if I ask him or whatever, like, you think, you know, that'd be good? Like, you think, like, what you think about me asking him or whatever, right? And so the thing about it was, I know y'all be like, oh, why are you asking him? But shit, I ain't had nobody else to go with, and I knew nobody wasn't gonna ask me. So it was just like, and it was a thing, and plus we were just friends. So it was just like, it was different if I knew we was like romantic interest. Then hell no, I'm not asking nobody. But it was just like, we were truly friends. I just keep saying that. So basically, I'm just like asking him. He was like, yeah, just go on, you know, go about it. Like, do whatever you want to do or whatever. And so it seemed like the brother was kind of like, I really want you to ask me. But it was like, I didn't want to go with him. So basically... And plus the person that I was gonna ask, let's give him a name. Simon. Let's just give him a name, Simon. So basically Simon, like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask Simon. I'm thinking of the idea. I was like, okay, what all I'm gonna do? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make like a collage of pictures or whatever, and basically, and don't try to go look up Simon, because these people is not on there. You're gonna be looking dumb thinking you know something. And I went to prom a bunch of times. So my auntie even had a prom for her birthday, because our family just that lit. Like she had a whole banquet and did her thing like that. So it's just like I went to multiple proms. So basically it's just like, but my auntie really did do one for her birthday, and we turned up. It was so fun. So basically, I'm just like, I'm gonna do a collage of pictures, and I'm gonna just be asking to like, you know, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna do, I really just used to do the most. I did the most. I really did do the most. And so I'm letting, what's the one name that we got jumped for? I'm letting her know what I'm gonna do. She was like, y'all gonna be so cute. She egging me on. Like, sometimes, like I said, some people that I used to hang out with and I be talking about, they actually were good people in the beginning and all of that, right? They weren't always bad people. It was just when people know they can get over on you, that's when they do little stuff. Even if people know they can't get over on you, sometimes people will still do fucked up shit. So it's just like, she like, y'all gonna look so good. Like, I'm ready to see y'all. And she was like, you know, Simon be dressing and everything. Like, he gonna really, like, be, y'all gonna be put together. I'm like, yes, I know we gonna slay. We is definitely gonna slay. So, the whole time I'm getting the stuff together, I'm kind of nervous. Like, we don't talk every day in school. I'm like, I'm so nervous about it. I'm so nervous about it. Sometimes I feel like certain nervousness is kind of like, it's kind of like a, I don't know, like, I don't care. I ain't gonna get too much into that. So basically, I was about to say, like, certain nervousness mean like you shouldn't do it. I don't know, but you don't listen to that part, because sometimes you can't be just nervous just because. Cause shoot, yeah. So, and he lived like a long way. So I went all the way down there. I think I even had let his mom know. I think I did all that. I don't know. But anyway, no, I think the brother just was the person who was going to make sure he was in the right place at the right time. All of this, right? So I went down there. It was dark or whatever. We all in the car. And basically, the girl that we got jumped for, she was there as well. What was her? I keep forgetting her name. I really do keep forgetting her name. Yeah, whatever. I'm just keep referring. Let's just give her a new name. Let's do Tina. Let's just say Tina. So basically, Tina with me or whatever. I'm just like, okay, I got the cake, I got the whatever. It was really like I ain't gonna say what type of cake it was. So basically, I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to, you know, do the little thing. So I get down there, I'm on the phone with the brother. The brother was like, yeah, we about to, he dared just go up there, you know, knock on the door or whatever. So I came out, and like, he was so surprised about it, and he was so happy. He was like, but it was like his surprise was like, I'm surprised that you asked me this, and I'm happy. I'm a little happy, but it's kind of like shock plus maybe I got somebody else I'm going with to prom as well. So basically, he was like, I guess I gotta tell such and such that we ain't going to prom no more. I'm like, yeah, I guess you do. Because it's just like, I did a prom proposal and I asked you to do this, and she do nothing. And I kind of felt like at this moment, I didn't really have a lot of dudes that I was talking to, you know? So that was my friend. So my friend should be able to go to prom with me, right? And I felt like she used to talk to a lot of dudes. Dudes was not a problem with her. She literally dated the whole high school. So it was just like, dudes wasn't no problem. And like, I just got to say this. And I don't, at this point, she looked beautiful at prom. But it was just like, finding a dude wouldn't have been no problem. If you like, she literally talked to my cousin. Okay, her and the girl a little bit in the other story time, they was friends. So it was just like her literally talked to my cousin. Like, they used to talk to the same dudes. That was kind of weird to me. Like, and I just knew dudes wasn't a problem for the both of them like it was for me. So why couldn't I? You get what I'm saying? But it's no shade now, but just in that moment, this is how I felt. So I was just like, you know, I was like, yeah, I guess you ain't gonna tell us. So we sitting up there, we just was talking. He's like, this so cute. And he looking at the picture. He's like, I'm so shocked. Post our pictures on Facebook and everything. Like, yeah, like, and like, he used to hang out with like a group of people that was kind of like a different class of people than what I was used to hanging out with. I ain't really get to start hanging out with those type of people that he hung out with until like late high school. So it was just like, I guess he felt more close to them or whatever. So it was just like, I understood. But anyway, for what's coming. So basically, he just like, okay, you know, he talking about it, and he just like, it was just this look on his face. Like, he seemed excited. I know he felt flattered, but it was just like, it was just something else I knew he was kind of holding back about. So anyway, yeah, so about the girl or whatever. So it was just like, he was like, I don't even think we even got our stuff together. Like, she didn't even put our stuff together yet. So at least like you kind of did ask me or whatever, and we could kind of get our stuff together. I was like, yeah, you know, we're gonna definitely get our stuff together. We get our stuff together now. Like, we could start looking now, y'all. We started talking about colors we was gonna wear. We started like really like that next, like that weekend. I had went up there. I was telling my mom, we gotta go up here, you know, because my mama was gonna help me bang. You know, mamas always be helping their daughters pay for stuff. So I was just like, okay, mom, like, I gotta go look for my dress. And so time and time go by or whatever. And, you know, we post our promposal or whatever. And, you know, it's getting lights or whatever. People seeing it, blah, 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 blah. People go to school, all of this or whatever. So it was just like, I just kind of was feeling weird about it. And so, like, it was just one girl, like, me and her almost fought one time. And I just felt like she was always being so petty. Like, it would be like, she would be like, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Like, I don't know if he gonna go with you. And I was just like, why you say that? She was just like, I just don't think, like, he gonna go with you because he was supposed to go with, did I already give her name? I keep forgetting people's name. No, I didn't give her no name. The girl that he ended up going with, let's just say Little Bit Friend. So basically, she was like, he supposed to go with Little Bit Friend. So I was just like, nah, but we talked it out. We are going. But I kind of put her to a blind side because it's just like, she used to even like all the dudes that I was talking to as well. So I don't know what it was. And like, just because I was quiet, people just used to think like, oh, maybe she, maybe we could just bully her or something, talk about her or something. I don't know. It was just like, and like I said, I'm not playing the victim card. It's just, that's just what it was. It's just what it was. So I just stopped paying her any attention, but I noticed like a couple of days we hadn't even talked, like after we talked about the dress or whatever. And so he was like, the dress was the color was supposed to be a certain color. So I done already told the lady when I went down there the weekend, like I want this certain color dress. And the thing is about it, I was going to let him take the lead because he was really good at fashion. Still is, still great. And I was just like, what color, whatever it is. He was like, okay, I want you to wear this type of thing. So the lady had the dress or whatever. I'm sized the shit big, but it's ugly as fuck. I didn't like it. So I'm like, I didn't say that. I was just gonna see it through for what he had. But it was kind of giving like, you want to upstage me a little bit. Like, you want to wear the good stuff, and then I wear something like looking stupid. And I didn't like it. And so what happened next is kind of gonna be a blessing in disguise, because it's just like, I really wouldn't have been happy with what I was gonna go with. Like, I swear, like, so all I know is like, I'm at school and I'm getting looks from his like certain friend group or whatever, and I just felt like, what them looks about, and I haven't talked to him either. Like, Friday had came again. I'm like, back then we used to get dressed, like we used to get ready early. So like, think about it, if prom was gonna be in April, people was getting ready in January, especially me, because this was gonna be my first one. Everything had to be perfect. Like, it had to be down to the T how I needed to be, because I'm not finna be stepping looking stupid. So it was just like, I got this money together. I'm making sure I'm on the clock. I'm making sure I'm working, blah, 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 blah. I was going to even be providing the ride. Anywho, so, and I just felt like, yeah, so a Friday come again, y'all. I'm sitting on the toilet before I go to work or whatever, and I get a ding on my phone. And you know how you get that feeling like, oh Lord, what's this? So I'm on the toilet and I'm looking at my phone, and I see like it's a message from him, and it's just like, hey, I'm sorry, but you kind of caught me off guard with the promposal, and basically because you caught me off guard with this promposal, like I can't go with you because me and Little Bit Friend is supposed to be going to the prom together. And so I was like, I thought you said you wasn't going with her. And I was like, I already got the dress and everything. Like, I can't change the dress. I was just saying all that or whatever. And it was just like, I need to pull up let me pull it up, because I don't want to get the line. But I don't want to be exact that, let me see. I don't want to be exact that is messed up. I don't know. I think I blocked him. I don't feel like I want to do no screenshots anyway, because it's just like, it's too specific and it may get the wrong people attention because people already be watching my junk. But it was just like, I'm sorry or whatever and all of this. No, I feel like I want to do that. I might unblock him just for that, because right after that I had blocked him. Y'all, I'm looking at the messages. It get deep. Like, we really was talking about stuff. So I'm gonna just start right here. Anyway, but all I see is this right here. It was like, when the dress come, let her know to try to alter it, make it longer than the bottom, blah blah blah. Like I said, fashionista. That's what it was giving. And he was like, get in contact with the lady. Cause basically, like I said, I was going to a lady that actually altered these dresses and put them together. And the dress I didn't like or whatever. So he was like, go and make sure you alter it. And I'm listening to him because he could dress. He was like, get in contact with the lady from such and such and tell her to put a dress on hold or cancel it. I feel like I should look around first, because to find one better than the one you just ordered or whatever, right? So basically it seemed like he was like, what's your prom dress size? I don't really want to give too much into it. He was like, this dress is nice. He was like, yeah, basically he was trying to make me wear a certain dress, right? The dress he wanted, it was kind of like he wanted to get one offline, but I felt like my mama didn't want me to get one offline, because that's just, it's like, you need to make sure it's going to fit you right. And plus, I'm a bigger girl. Like, I just can't be getting shit offline. It's going to either be too big or too small. So I was like, I already have my dress, Simon. He was like, LOL, okay then. I was like, cool it, I got it. And he was like, LOL, I hope so. We gotta be slayed. And you made sure you can do the sleeves and the veil, like the pictures, call me, right? And so I sent him a picture of the dress, which I really kind of didn't like it. I swear I didn't like it. So this was what the dress was gonna be like. I ain't like that. And so I was like, but it's gonna she was like, I was like, but it's gonna change. It's black and silver diamond. She was like, he said, look spiffy. And so I sent like the emoji like this, because, you know, he probably didn't like it. Now I'm thinking about it, he probably didn't like the dress either, and I didn't either. So he was like, and once she makes the dress, try to find a matching purse like it in a small one. And I was like, LOL, what? He was like, you wearing earrings? I was like, yeah, and I think my hair gonna bring it out. He was like, yeah. And that is true. Like, you could do something simple and your hair can like bring it out, or like your makeup, or, you know, stuff like that. He was like, yeah, I just was thinking that she gonna add the puff to the bottom. I was like, yeah, and makeup. And he was like, all right. And I was like, yeah, and dazzles. I was like, I want to see the tux. He was like, what's the dazzles? He was like, LOL, I got this. I'm not doing the tux. I was like, I want to see. So he ended up sending something, right? Blah, blah, blah. So we just keep talking about the stuff. He was like, what flats you get in? Like, basically trying to make sure I'm getting together, which I didn't really see anything wrong with it at this time. But really, he was kind of thinking like, I'm not going to bring my shit. I'm going to show y'all my pictures when I get done. Because, bitch, I ate the fuck up. So he was trying to say, I was like, LOL, I don't know, maybe silver. He talking about the flags. And then he was also like, one day out of nowhere, he just sent this. He was like, I don't know why I feel like you gonna be bigger than me, man. My dumb ass talking about LMAO, so what? That should have been the first red flag. That should have been the first red flag in the first place. He was like, it may not look right. I hope your flats be flatter than the mug. I was like, it will. Stop stressing. Because the thing was, he didn't want me to wear, that's probably what it was too. He didn't want me to wear heels because it would make me look taller than him, which is kind of dumb. Because if you just wasn't, I mean, I get it. He probably didn't want to say no to the proposal in front of everybody else. But it was just like, if you see what they wore, it wasn't all of that. Anyway, y'all still was cute, but it was just like whatever. And yeah, so he was like, and send me all the pictures you took on Friday on the Snapchat or whatever, right? And we were so cute. We were so cute. We were so cute. And I just kind of felt like I took all these pictures of us, did all of this, put the collage, and that's what I got. That's what I got though. Doing too much. I always was people friend more. I was other people friend more than they were my friend. And that's you learn your lesson. Like when stuff y'all can't get stuff together, that means you don't need to go with that person. And so he was saying he was gonna pay for the tickets and all of that, right? So on this certain day, I got a text message. Hey, I had to pay for my road test and MBR report, and I only got half of the ticket on this week, so I just put yours on. He's like, just hold on to yours until next Friday, and I'll have mine. I was like, oh. He was like, LOL, huh? And then he said my name, and I was like, huh? This when I was sitting on the toilet getting ready to go to work. He was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole prom thing, I was already talking to little bit friend, and I told her we was going, but I thought she was playing, so I was talking to some other girl, and I feel like you should have asked me before you did the proposal and not forced me to tell them no, even though you did proposal, and I still want to go. I still want you to go, man. I help you find a date, or I can walk out with you, but I just feel real bad to give somebody my word and not stand on it. I was like, okay. I just said like that, y'all. I'm on the toilet crushed. I felt so fucking like, because it was just like at this time I was going through it with one of my other friends too. Like we supposed to be like best friends, and this girl sitting up here, she acting like a damn fool all the time just because I want to hang out with my friends and have fun. And I feel like we wasn't that bad. Okay, regarding this, oh yeah, let me I gotta stay into character because I'll be ready to go. Y'all know how I ready to go. But anyway, this is holiday season, future holiday here. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure that we are clicking the post notification bell so that y'all are notified every time that I post. Make sure y'all go follow my other page, Vlogs with Holla. Y'all already know these. Do it. Okay, so one day we was in class. It's this other friend that's not mentioned in the story. So we had a class together. All of a sudden, she wasn't talking to me because of the girl that we got jumped for or whatever, right? Because she felt like the girl was just bad news, which she was right. The girl was kind of bad news or whatever. But it was just like, it was a take where I just felt like, girl, we don't be doing nothing. Like, you go to work every day, and I feel like that's why you're so angry. And I just feel like it's boring. Like when I hang out with the girl that we go to what's her name with, it's just a better vibe. And so I felt like she was using that against me. So this certain day when she found out that such and such is not going to the prom with me, she like, because we was all in class talking about it, and she was just like, what, are you serious? He's not going with you? But something in me just felt like you wasn't talking to me, but as soon as you heard that news, that's when you talked to me. Like it was just kind of giving like weird, because you hang around them and you know them more than me. It was just kind of like people was just ready to, just because other people were like famous on Facebook and famous and all of this, they gave them more. I don't know, like you respected them as your friends more than me, because later on some stuff gonna come into play where all these people just, yeah. But it was like she was judgmental because I like to hang out with the girl who we almost got jumped, and it was the other girl, my very, very first story time. Her name was what her name? The one from my very, very first story time. I was in the car. Skunk. Yeah. So she was really upset about that little stuff right there, right? I'm on the toilet, I'm bawling. I never texted him back, blah, 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 blah. Got back to school and all that. I just ain't really felt like it. Like, okay, so then, Valentine's Day, he talking about what's your schedule? And so, I'm like, oh, he trying to give me something for Valentine's Day? Let me go and send the schedule. Y'all, I sent the schedule. And he was just like, just came from church. And that, like, the day of Valentine's, he was like, I'm going to bring you something for Valentine's Day. So, remember the girl I said I had almost fought one time? She the one didn't even let it be a surprise. She was just like, yeah, he gonna try to get you something for Valentine's Day, this and this and that and that. It was just like she just used to like find something. It was always something she used to try to find and just be funny about. But it was just like, you couldn't even go to prom if you fucking tried. Like, if you really want to put together, you couldn't. You really couldn't. Like, and you still to this day be watching my snaps, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it was just like, yeah. So anyway, fast forward, start reading the messages, because the shit just really kind of big. I'm gonna have another fucking prom to set the shit off again, because the shit is really pissing me off. Because, like, people really ain't fucked up. Like, talking about you gonna be bigger than me. Bitch, grow up. Eat your vitamins. The fuck? I can't help that. I'm a tall woman. I'm sorry that this is a big ass tree. Let me get up. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna just drop a picture, because I'm gonna take a picture. But it's just like, I just read that and I'm kind of... It's like, you know how, like, when, that's why these story times too, like, that's why, like, I done took a little break, because it brings back how you felt in that moment. And it's okay, because it's like, it's therapy, you know. But I just felt like it was people getting, it was like a, what is it called? It was a popularity thing. I just felt like it was a popularity thing. You let them get in your head, and they didn't want you to go with me because, but I get it. I do get, I see both sides, but I see my side a little bit more, because it was just like, you want to go with her because she was shorter. That's what it just, I don't know. And then the way you tried to blame it on me, talk about, oh, you should have not forced me to tell. If that's just who you want to go with in the beginning, you could have just said that. I still ate the fuck down with my cousin. And I'm going to drop some pictures, because it's just like, at some point in time, it just gotta, where people just gotta keep it real. If y'all want to go with popular people, or y'all just want to do with popular people, or you want your thing to look a certain way, do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that wouldn't have been no problem. But you set up there and you plan this shit out. Like, we was actually going to go, and you knew. I would almost have rather him say that. The brother, I would almost have rather, like, the brother had said that to me or something, like, but I know, like, you probably didn't want to, but you really planned the shit out. It's almost like they got into your head, and then now all of a sudden you don't want to go. Y'all, but anyway, I'm on the toilet, I'm crushed, I'm headed to work bawling, because it's just like, I don't even know if the lady can change the dress, because I don't like that shit either. You the one who told me to pick that. So it was just like, anyway, the lady let me change my dress. Y'all, the dress that I got looked so much better. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a picture, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to insert it. I'm gonna just go ahead and show y'all the picture, but that's just that story time. And that's it. But I'm gonna just go and show y'all the picture, because, like, don't let people fuck with y'all about, like, how you gonna look, or a certain thing you gonna look like. Just because you tall and bigger, it's okay. You gonna be all right, because I ain't wear heels anyway. So it was just like, whatever. Me and my cousin set that thing off, okay? Let me find the picture. I think I probably deleted it, because it gave, like, geographic location, and I ain't like that. Let me find it. Okay, here we go, y'all. This ain't really a good picture, but this is it. I liked that dress better, not even gonna lie. This dress was better. And then me and my cousin, oh, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, ate the foot down. And, like, after that, I really, like, shouts out to my cousin, because, bro, he did not have to do that. And he already had multiple things going on. He graduated that year, and he had 2 proms of his own. And he still came, and he didn't make excuses. And guess what? We pulled up in my Uncle Hummer, and he said, you know what, niece, you can drive my Hummer, and I'm going to give you gas money and some money to put in your pocket and to go out. And it was, what, a blessing in disguise that people want to go turn up with their other friends that look a mess. I mean, I'm just saying, she ain't look no mess, but it was just like, you could tell. What's crazy is when we got to the prom, why me and him, so Little Bit Friend and Simon, and me and my cousin had to stand by each other in the line. And I was just smiling because I felt like I looked the fuck good. And yeah, because it was just like, that was fucked up. I don't care which way you flip it or turn it. It was fucked up. But I like I said, I got to get back into the mode of how I felt back then. But it was like a blessing in disguise because the dress was ugly as fuck. I can't even lie. Like, it was. But you picked that out. So it was just like, you picked the colors. You said white, but then you was like, oh, let's do black. It was just like a whole bunch of stuff. It was just like, you really just didn't want to do it. I would have rather him had told me at the promposal. But I feel like I probably would have been more hurt even if he would have told me at the promposal. But I just felt like it was the friends in his ear. And like, yeah. But anyway, I ended up looking good. And we had fun that night. Oh, it's probably going to be a part 2 to this because I got to tell what happened that night at the prom. But anyway, he ended up getting me something like for Valentine's Day because he felt bad. And it was just like, that ain't going to really make me feel good. I'm sorry. That shit didn't make me feel good that you got me something for Valentine's Day. Like, not going to lie, it did feel good walking around with the little bag or whatever. Hey, who got you that? Who got you that? Yeah. I ain't even used to tell people who got it. Pretty sure they knew though, because such and such was going around just telling the business. But that's it for this story time. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I love y'all. Make sure when prom time come, make sure y'all don't be drinking. Make sure y'all get y'all stuff together in a timely manner so people won't stand y'all love. And don't ever force nobody to wear something that you don't want to wear on your prom, because I don't care what nobody say. Prom is about the girl. Anyway, I love y'all. Be safe.